Hello, welcome guys back to channel, it's Maverick here, and today it's time for another episode of Monogatari Mondays. So, we are actually watching Koyomimonogatari right now, thanks to all you guys who reminded me, during the last arc that, the next one is not Owari Monogatari, it's actually Koyomimonogatari, which, again, is just one of those subtle differences between anime order and a light novel order, and since I am following the light novel order, well, this is what we're gonna do, right? And apparently, well, I mean, looking at the title, it's obvious that it has to deal with our main character, right? Aragi Koyomi. And apparently, as far as I can tell right now, it's a bunch of shorts that are spread throughout all the various arcs that we've had so far. So this is sort of kind of like an interlude before we move into the true final portions of the anime or of the entire series. At least that's my best interpretation of this, right? So I expect us to be jumping back and forth through a lot of different time periods. Probably going to be a little bit jarring to understand exactly which episode happened when, but we'll try, right? And if I mess something up, hopefully you guys will be able to correct me then. And beyond that, since these are comprised of shorts, apparently they are only about half an episode each, so I am thinking that probably I will be releasing 2 in a row, or something of that sort. Obviously, I don't really want to go through another 12 episodes, another 12 weeks with one per week to get through this. But we shall see, Let's get into it first. I don't know how it actually works yet, so we can decide after this first episode. So, let's jump into it. Alright, let's begin in 3, 2, 1, play. Oh, we are starting with the opening, apparently. Just do some editing. Oh, and by the way, these are the official, like, Blu-ray subs. Since, apparently Cowgirls decided not to do this one. Or dropped it, or something. So I'm expecting a little bit different in the usage of their motifs and, catchphrases and whatnot. Oh wait, it's this song? I was wondering why it seemed kind of familiar. Oh, or does this actually mean perhaps this particular episode is focused on her? Yeah, I think that kind of makes more sense, right? Yeah, probably. So, we start out this particular episode, or this arc, I guess you could say, just as we started the main series? Actually, who was first? Was it Hanekawa or Senjigahara? I mean, who appeared first? I mean, obviously, chronologically, it would be Hanekawa, but... Alright, let's get into this. I should probably... Huh. Now this is nostalgic. Watching these two, talk over stuff in the classroom. Oh, and... Well, I forgot to pay attention to her hair. Okay, it's still long hair, right? So... Shit. Where is this? When is this? This is before the second season, right? Or at least before the end of second season. Well, actually, if it's in April, this should be all the way back in first season, right? Oh, wait. This is pre. Yeah, okay. I think this is pre-season 1, right? So this is about what was it again? Kizu? Sorry, I mean, what I'm talking about, not Kizu. What's it called? Oh wait, is it Kizu? Okay, never mind. I should probably pay attention to this right now. Okay. That's bad. Why? Oh. Yeah, I just realized. Yeah, we get to see Oshino again. It's been a while. Are we never going to see him in the actual main series now? Maybe. Yeah, I think that's more of a Japanese grammar problem here. Basically, which comes first? Hmm. I wonder if they're going to just complete like one small story per episode. It's not. I don't think now is. Although I did miss him saying that, I don't think now is the situation to use that. Okay, so basically, no big deal.
他に書道と技術があったじゃない。星野さんが調べたらってそれとなく示したのは
It's probably like just some
授業のカリキュラムなんだ。
student project.
技術。そのカリキュラムの中に小屋の自由工作みたいなのがあったの。要はその授業で作られた小屋があの祠なんだと思う。それもあの出来を見る限り失敗作だよね。大体起こったことはこんな感じだったんだと思う。ある生徒が技術の時間に小屋を制作しようとして失敗する。失敗でもそれは授業で作った作品だから家に持って帰れって言われる。でも家に持って帰ったところで捨てるしかないものだからこっそり学校に捨てていこうとゴミ捨て場に向かった。で、その時花壇の近くを通る。
確かにあの花壇のすぐそばにゴミ捨て場はある。
Mm.
通って問題の石を見かける。こういう石を中に置いたらこの失敗作も意外と見られる。
So basically just a string of coincidences?
祠があるから石が石像に見えるのではなく、石があるから木くずが祠に見える。失敗作が失敗作でなくなる。逆。
Interesting. Kind of like the apparition question.
であることに変わりはないけれど、少なくとも捨てたくなるような失敗作から祠、小屋に見えるようにはなったから、それをそのままにその生徒は帰っちゃったんでしょう。そしてまるで信仰を受けているかのような石像の出来上がりというわけ。すっきりした。荒木くんのおかげだよね。
僕のおかげって？
だって荒木くんが星野さんになんだか祠に見覚えがあるみたいなことを言ったから星野さんも真相が分かったんでしょ。何かを模しているから見覚えがあるんじゃなくって授業で同じものを作ったことがあるから見覚えがあったんでしょ。荒木くんが取っていた美術じゃない授業ってつまり技術だったってことなんだよね。
Huh.
まあ、そうだ。
Interesting. Though I think that's kind of like that's kind of leaping to conclusion there. You could have just saw someone else make it.
あ、ほら、廊下は走っちゃダメだよ。
Or is it because his sisters made it?
実だ。というか、今回のオチ。そう。言うまでもなく。
Oh, you were the one who made it?
そして家に持って帰ることなく
Oh my god.
星野の嫌な笑みの理由が分かった。本当は爆笑したいのをこらえていたに違いない。
Alright, I don't have that problem, so I'm gonna laugh all I want.
駄菓子とはいえ、供え物をされるところまでこの石が行ったことは間違いのない事実であり、ひょっとすると僕の思想のない行為はこの石を怪異にしていたのかもしれない。そこにあるのが当たり前の石からありがたい石像となり、そしてありえない怪異になっていたかもしれない。ありえないが当たり前。
Why is it shaped like a football?
その日が訪れていたかも。そう思うと漫然と学校に通うのも考えものだ。教室に帰って羽川に聞いてみるとしよう。日常のありがたさをわからない僕は牧石ではないのかと。あれ、この石コンクリじゃん。
Oh, it's concrete? It's not even a stone? But again, why does it look like... Oh, actually, hold on. Is this a new ending? I don't think I've listened to this ending before. Yeah, I think this is a new ending. I mean, it was a pretty interesting story, not gonna lie. Since this is the first time we're watching this, we'll watch to the end. Let's see. Oh, Tricell sang this? Huh. So that means this must be recent, right? This series, I mean. Like, within the past 3 years or something? Or 5, maybe? Alright. Probably not that important. Alright, so, anyways, I'll see you guys after this. Alright, so that was the first episode of this. So I guess they are all going to be self-contained little episodes, some short stories that are just, I guess, fun in nature. So I think the timeline for this, we can pretty much pinpoint it into after Kizu, right after Araki turned into a vampire and all that, and before he met Senjugahara, right? So there was a period of time there where it was just him and Hanekawa, right? So, beyond that, this particular story, like, I'm not sure. I mean, for one thing, to me, honestly, the thing I enjoy most was actually seeing Oshino again. Like, he is one of my favorite characters from this series, and I can't believe that ever since season 1, we've just basically never seen him again, right? So, that is. I do hope that we can see him once again in the actual story before everything ends, although it's hard to say at this point, right? But here, at least he makes an appearance, so that is good, right? As for the rest, well, I don't know what exactly we should make of this. I mean, it's certainly interesting to think about the entire, how an apparition is made, does the egg come before the chicken, that sort of thing. But then again, we already kind of sort of explored that within the main series as well, right? So this is kind of just like giving a, at this point in time, we already know the concept of how apparitions, they manifest into apparitions due to human actions and whatnot, right? So, I think we can also answer the question to that already, or, yeah, I think what we can gather from this series so far is that the apparitions do manifest as a result of humans and not the other way around, right? It's not like there were apparitions first and then humans and then they were feared or whatnot by humans or whatnot. But anyways, probably looking too much into this. Just like I'm thinking, I was thinking whether or not there is a deeper meaning behind all this, right? Especially at the very end there, revealing that it was actually Aragi's own work at the very end, which quite hilarious, quite funny, and in fact, I guess this is one of those those Black History, kururekishi moments where you just you seal it deep within your memories, repress the memories, so that's why Araki did not notice it at first and whatnot. But I was thinking, like, if this was not actually a short story or a short sort of episode format, this could have a potential to turn into something interesting as well, right? Like maybe eventually, starting a domino effect, a chain of events stemming from this misunderstanding, right? Like people thinking that, hey, there is this malevolent character out there who is actually turning these things into apparitions, and then making a big fuss out of everything, and then also affecting other stuff as well, a huge chain of events, and for it all to come back to, hey, it was just a misunderstanding because Araki accidentally left something out in the open, right? Inadvertently, butterfly effect, whatever you want to call it. I think that would have made a pretty fun story as well, but that's not what we're going to do with it, so I think we can just leave it at that. So, anyways, that's it for this first little episode here, and yeah, let me just go directly into the second one, and I'll see you guys right after this.